Western Conference NBA playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Minnesota Timberwolves find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Los Angeles Lakers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first round Western Conference matchup. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got James. Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, the post tandem will be Towns and Reed. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Hachimura. Here's Christie. No good on the triple. Out to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Here's James. Shoots over Towns. The shot by LeBron, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's LeBron. Irving for 3. It's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now Irving, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Pass to Christie. Outside, James. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
LaVine kicks to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Christie. For 3, Edwards. A rebound by the Lakers. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Here is Edwards. Following the basket by LeBron James. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And on the way from Irving for 3. Bean with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Irving. Pass to Hachimura. Three-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And Levine throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Lively with it. To the inside. Pass to Christie. Now here is Hachimura. Guarded by Levine. And Levine comes to help. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota making a switch. Morris is checked in. Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Back to Morris. Shot from the wing. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
From 11 feet away. Another shot. And James with the layup. LeBron's got 6 points.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Morris passes to Levine. Back to Morris. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Outside Irving. Back to James. Over Morris. LeBron, no luck. And here's Levine who brings it up for Minnesota. Leading by 5. Again the miss by Morris. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. LeBron against Towns. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Barry's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Prince is checked in for Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Christie. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Irving. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
Alexander Walker passes to Levine. And it's off from three-point range. The Lakers are gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Vincent. Six to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night here. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. LaVine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8, drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves leading by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gobert. Back to Morris. Over Vincent. Up again. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
They grab their own miss. Good. Shavino. Shot is off.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Count it. Good.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with James. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Reddish. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. LeBron against Anderson.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night. First one falls.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to LaVine. Morris. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Prince, the pass to LeBron. Back to Prince. Here's Vincent. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. Over Morris. Vincent misses.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
LaVine against Vanderbilt. Back to Anderson. Over Vincent. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Prince finds Vanderbilt. Prince with a screen on Gobert. Up top for Vanderbilt. Defended by Gobert. Here's Vincent. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to Anderson. Stolen by Prince. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now, Alexander Walker. Gobert. Prince grabs the miss. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's LeBron missing. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside, Levine. Anderson with the screen for Levine. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. From deep, Prince hands it from downtown. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And timeout, Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Minnesota making some changes. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Anderson. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Morris. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Taurean Prince. Christie's checked in for Green. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Vincent. Edwards dishes to Conley. Back to Edwards. Terrific touch. Edwards showing finesse.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Irving passes to LeBron. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine kicks to Conley. Christie against Edwards. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 6. Now here's James. 14 points for him. Irving passes to Hachimura. Kicks it out to LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside, Levine. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
James the pass to Hachimura. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Irving passes to Christie. Vanderbilt a screen on Edwards. The shot's good from Christie.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Conley sets a screen for Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. Pass to Vanderbilt. Hachimura the pass to Irving. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving finds Lively. Lakers passing it around. Christie can't make it. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Got that one up quick. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Hachimura. Pass to Christie. Here's Irving. Plays it up and makes it in. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Edwards looking it over. High arcing shot. And we've finished one half of basketball. Timberwolves lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. Let's see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. The post tandem will be Towns and Reed. And it's Levine in at the small forward. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league that can pull that off.
Hachimura the pass to Christie. And here is James. No good on the three. Conley against Irving. Towns for three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Few bigs do it as well as Towns, stretching the floor with his efficiency from range.
Irving misses. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting.
Irving for 3, and again, the Lakers no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Outside Edwards. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
James, no good.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup. Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Back to LeBron. And it's Hachimura in the corner. James sets the screen for Hachimura. Pass to Lively. 5 to shoot. To end the run. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Conley's shot is off. Lakers trail by 17. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Pass to Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. James, no good. And Levine, here we go. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Here's the 3. From range, LeBron is good.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Back to Conley. Towns for 3. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 12. Outside Irving. Back to James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Monte Morris is checked in for Mike Conley. And the Lakers also making a change. Prince is checked in. Here's Lively. Scoreless thus far. Outside Irving. Shoots from 14. Good on the shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Reed, and stolen by LeBron. Fast break, the Lakers fires it up. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Irving.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Edwards, good. LA's on 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. It's the Lakers now. It's a 10-point game. Christie kicks to James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, LeBron.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves leading by 9. Takes a step back. LaVine can't hit.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Count it. 23 points for LeBron.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's off on the first.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Monte Morris. Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Irving for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Timberwolves leading by 8. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's the screen. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edwards got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Irving. Here's Christie. Offline with his 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LaVine. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Irving. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Minnesota, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Lakers trail by 9. So for the Lakers right now, Lewis is out there with Vincent. Then there's Prince. And it's LeBron James. And it's Vanderbilt in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Outside Conley. Alexander Walker with the ball. Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
James looking around. The baseline jumper goes down. James has got 25 points in the game.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Conley dishes to Anderson. Vanderbilt against Gobert. Conley into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his first points of the night. Lakers trail by 9. Prince, the pass to Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. No good with the layup. LeBron left side. Prince outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Vincent finds James. Shoots over Towns. LeBron can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 11. With the teardrop, Lewis grabs the board. At the elbow, it's James. And they double up James. Here's Vanderbilt, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Here's Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark. Outside, James. Now Prince takes a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson a screen on Lewis. Really left alone that time. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pick. Prince wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dean comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Prince. Christie's checked in for Lewis. And Irving subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. I'm pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Edwards, count it from 12. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
No one near James as he lets it go. Can't connect from long distance. Conley kicks to Levine. Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Bean passes to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns a screen on Irving. And here's Conley outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. And the Lakers call time here. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. .112 left to play in the final quarter. Will it go? And James with the nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 29.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3-2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and one game on the road. They've got 2 chances now to get it done.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Irving launches it from deep. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Oh, just gigantic, you're right. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that feel?
Great. The fans are great. We shared the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for us and for our fans.
Always been one of the best crowds in the league. Thanks, Rudy. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.